This issue concerns two institutes. One is the Parliament, and the second is the National Election Commission. Now, the duty of Parliament is to be responsible for public finances and for the passing of the laws. And the Parliament consists of MPs who represent the people. Now, the right of the MPs to carry out their duties is protected by the Parliamentary Privileges Act. And this work, as we mentioned, is to be responsible for public finances and for the passing of the laws. Now, a Parliamentary Select Committee is to be appointed to look into if the work of the MPs that is protected by the Parliamentary Privileges Act was obstructed by the Election Commission. So, what is the Election Commission? The Election Commission was a 5-member commission under the chairmanship of Nimal Punchaheva. And the Parliamentary Select Committee is to investigate if the Election Commission had carried out its duties. But what are the duties of the Election Commission? Well, the Election Commission's duty is to hold elections. And the proposal in Parliament clearly says that this Parliamentary Select Committee will investigate the activities of the Election Commission from January this year, and its decision to set the 9th of March as the date for the local government election. At the time, there was a lot of public pressure to hold this local government election according to the laws governing elections to ensure that a representative was appointed to all local government bodies. Now, the Treasury Secretary said at the time, repeatedly and clearly said, even in court, that the government didn't have enough funds to hold this local government election. But it isn't the duty of the Election Commission to ensure that there are funds for the local government election. The duty of the Election Commission to organize election. So what happens when a Parliamentary Select Committee is appointed to look into matters of parliamentary privilege? This Parliamentary Select Committee has all the powers to summon members of the Election Commission, its staff, and even examine documents or reports of the Election Commission. The names of 7 MPs have been nominated. And if this proposal is passed in Parliament tomorrow, then the Speaker will be given the powers to appoint this Parliamentary Select Committee, including the chairman of this committee. A Parliamentary Select Committee appointed to investigate parliamentary privileges is also very important because this Select Committee will continue to exist and continue to operate even if Parliament is prorogued and even if majority of other parliamentary committees are dissolved. And this particular Parliamentary Select Committee is supposed to submit their report within 1 month. So we have 2 institutes here. One is Parliament and the other is the Election Commission. The duty of the Election Commission is to ensure that elections are being held. And the duty of Parliament is to be responsible of public finances and for the passing of the laws. And this Parliamentary Select Committee will investigate if the actions of the Election Commission obstructed the duties of parliamentarians, which is protected by the Parliamentary Privileges Act.
Sri Lanka Purujana Peramuna members Lalit Warnakumara, Upul Mahendra Rajapaksha, D. Veera Singha, Jagat Samaravikrama, Sudarshana Denipitiya, Milan Jayatilaka, Kokila Gunawardana, Nalaka Bandara Kottegoda, Sahan Pradeep Vitana, Tissa Kuttiarachi, Kapila Atukorala, Sudat Manjula, Gamini Lokuge and Sampath Atukorala had moved the motion for the appointment of the Special House Select Committee. The motion was presented to the SLPP party leaders meeting on Monday and it will be presented to Parliament on Tuesday following a majority agreement. However, the Samagi Jana Balawegaya has rejected this move.
There is a case pending in court. The government has no right to speak about this when a trial is ongoing. This is an unnecessary influence on the judiciary and an attempt to intimidate the Election Commission. The government and the President are moving along a dictatorial path.